CCR questions CCR 1. Images. The images that I chose for my magazine aren't the ones that I had expected to actually use in the end. This is due to the fact that I had planned to promote Middle Eastern fashion and culture. Moreover, the colour scheme of my magazine isn't really that conventional, as it is black and white rather than really colourful and bright, like the majority of other fashion publications in the past century. I would also say that the location is conventional but also not conventional, as yes, it is outside, it includes nature, like my contents page and front cover, but it is still quite bare and would most likely not be chosen by other publications. However, this does mean that my magazine will stand out to those other publications, to my current and potential consumers. Layout and form. I believe that my magazine does follow the usual format of a regular fashion magazine. This is due to the fact that it includes all of the appropriate features of a normal magazine. For instance, as you can see on the screen on my front cover mock-up, I have a barcode, cover lines where they're supposed to be, as well as a masthead, issue number, and much more. I've also used graphics and shapes in my magazine on my double-page spread in order to entice current and potential consumers to buy my magazine. The colours I use for the entirety of the magazine consists mainly of darker shades, black, white, and grey. This is because I wanted to stand out from other magazines, which were usually dazzling and lively. Furthermore, the fonts used were primarily sans serif and serif that I have downloaded off a website named defont.com in order to make my magazine more formal and sophisticated rather than informal and childish. Representation and its issues. Throughout my magazine, it is mostly teenagers being represented, which came as a shock to me too, as I had said earlier, I plan to represent the Middle East, as well as also the older generations, etc. The positive representation of the teenagers in my magazine can be quite problematic to an extent, since other teenagers may believe that they have to look like the models in Fashionista. These teenagers create an ideology of what society perceives as pure beauty, thus putting pressure on the young people who will read my magazine. The location in all the photographs that I utilized in my magazine, as I said before, were bland and a bit dull to make sure all the attention on the models and branded clothes they are wearing rather than the attention being all put on something else, like cover lines, etc.